This just feel like it's gonna make Zuko or Iroh be Aang's firebending teacher, or maybe both of them. Possible. I mean, Iroh's mastery of firebending is significantly more than Zuko's. Because someone claiming to be the son of God would be blasphemous back then. Yes, it would be. But they still chose a rapist over a guy that didn't hurt anybody. Just saying. Episode 7. Runaway. Why does this feel like Zuko's about to run away? Who was the rapist? The other guy. So when Pontius Pilate was about to sentence Jesus to crucifixion, he basically was able to release a prisoner that was condemned because it was the Sabbath. And the people chose the rapist instead of Jesus. And they were like, and Pontius Pilate was like, so you want to release the rapist instead of this guy? And they're like, yes. And it was like, are you sure? Because he confessed to being a rapist. And he'll probably do it again. And they were like, we want him. And it was like, okay. And then when they tortured Jesus, they literally, like, tortured him. You know? Like, ripped him apart to shreds. The rabbis were like, that's not enough. And it's like, what do you want? And they were like, crucify him. And it's like, this guy's literally been ripped to shreds with, like, metal whips and stuff. He can't even stand. He's, like, fucking dead. And you guys now want to crucify him? And they were like, yeah, crucify him. And it's like, what the fuck? Like, literally. So, I don't know, man. I'm just saying. Like, you still like, even if you don't believe anything from a religious standpoint, you tortured this guy and then crucified him. That's a bit harsh, isn't it? Or just wanted to die. But the point was that people still killed him. Like, it takes two to tango. To be fair, Rome would kill Jesus anyway. He had too large of a crowd following him and said he was king, and only Rome could install kings. Well, Rome loved their emperors. Reformed Orthodox Rabbi Bill Clinton. Well, crucifixion is more for sending to a message to others. I mean, yeah. That, and it provides shade for the people underneath. I mean, you have to ask certain questions. Like, they said that the guy that stabbed Jesus while he was crucified was cured of blindness. And then you have to ask the question, why was the guy holding a spear blind? It's like, okay, I get the curing part, but why was there a blind soldier with a spear guarding him? What? Was he some sort of martial arts master? I mean, this gladiator times, right? So a lot of people were just seen to torture and kill things. Well, they did use Christians to feed them to tigers in the gladiators arena. I mean, the Romans were known for, you know. Fun fact, in the Bible, it was said on the day Jesus was crucified, the sky turned dark. Scientists look back in the cycle of eclipses, and around that time, the church says the crucifixion there was a solar eclipse. Imagine being a Roman guard and killing someone that said they were divine, and then the sky fucking turns off. Yeah. The first time I'm hearing the blind soldier thing. Interesting. I read about it when I was looking up the Lance of Longinus, which is said to give immortality. And then there's 3 of them in the world. One is held by the Vatican, one is in Romania, and one was in the possession of Hitler. It was one of the artifacts that he stole. So apparently one of those 3 is the original. And each claims to be original. Anyway, that's just Kuma from high school. Could be wrong, but, you know, long time ago. Episode 7, The Runaway. The Vatican, that brings one thing to mind. Helsing.
Water. Previously on Avatar.
Ever since you joined us, you've been nothing but selfish and unhelpful.
What? Look here, Sugar Queen. I gave up everything I had so that I could teach Aang earthbending. So don't you talk to me about being selfish.
She has a point. Imagine Hitler being immortal then. The story goes that while Hitler was in possession of the lance, he was winning the war. And when he lost possession of the lance, he started screaming in agony. That was the thing. And the story says that's why both the Russians and the Allies were storming Berlin to get their hands on it. That's what the story says. But he was also a drug addict and he was going through severe withdrawals, so that could cause the screaming as well. But now that Kuma says that thing about Hitler having the spear, a certain game now makes more sense. Oh yeah, I mean, Germany in that time was very into the occult, as was Hitler. One of his first, what was it called? Mentor was very into the occult. He actually practiced a lot of occult rituals. The problem was that he actually backstabbed a lot of people. So one such ritual that he performed was to ask for victory in his escapades. And he performed the ritual. But it was a very occult ritual that had terms and conditions. And one of the conditions was that he was supposed to do certain things. But he broke one of the terms, which basically meant that he would get what he wanted for a certain number of years, but then it would all start crumbling down. Which is why in the Night of the Long Knives, he not only got rid of people he disliked, but he also got rid of a lot of his supporters, including the people that knew about him in the occult, because he didn't want to sort of link back to him. So he eliminated all of them. And that was pretty much the turning point. So from the Night of the Long Knives onwards, things would start tumbling down in about, I think the timer was like 6 years. As soon as you break the agreement, like 6 years later, everything will come crashing down. Which kind of works from a timing point of view. Because 6 years, I think the Night of the Long Knives was 1938? Fun fact, a random soldier gave Jesus a drink while on the cross, and this is seen as the soldier being an ass. I thought it was vinegar. Vinegar makes you thirsty. But yeah, really fun stuff, Hitler and the occult. The entire SS practiced occult rituals. They were really into... They even had a lot of first edition books and grimoires. Really good stuff. One of which was supposedly able to summon the devil. I think it was called like Le Dragon Rouge. Really hard to get a first edition. I think apparently some guy bought a first edition and then he scanned the copy and like uploaded it online. It was sour wine to dull his pain, but Jesus refused it. Well, I mean, he was literally starving to death. Exposed to the elements, dehydrating. Dehydration will kill you after 3 days. He was literally baking in the sun, dying. Not a fun way to go, man. Just saying. After he had been, like, brutally tortured the day before. Just saying. Not cool. And sponges were used to wipe your ass in Rome. Romans had a drink called Posca, I think, which is vinegar mixed with water. He was giving him his own drink. Oh. I didn't realize that. But that would have been because the vinegar would kill any impurities in the water which would cause sickness. That makes sense. Because back in the day, people used to drink wine and beer because the clean drinking water was very rare. So you would mix alcohol into water in order to make it safe to drink. That makes a lot of sense. So it wasn't being an asshole.
Tar's alive. I want you to find him and end him.
This is crazy! How can we beat a guy who blows things up with his mind? We can't!
Wait, is that Iroh? Is that a statue of Iroh? The Dragon of the West breathing fire? If that's a statue of Iroh, my god. That's fucking glorious. Look at him in his peak. It's probably not, but you get what I mean.
How could you do this to me? You betrayed me!
You brought this on yourself.
What? So is that why they showed us that flashback of Katara being a bitch? I swear to God, if this is because of something like that, you need to be thrown into a well with the lid put on top. Meanwhile, the guy that threw the lance in his heart just wanted to go home. Soldiers had to stay on site until people in the cross died. He didn't throw the spear out of compassion. He did it out of laziness. Didn't they do it to fulfill the sentence when the eclipse started happening? Didn't they basically do it just to make sure the sentence was carried out? And they were basically breaking the legs of the people on the cross so they would suffocate? But then there was like the guy's already dead, and so they stabbed him just in case to make sure.
I had no choice.
You do realize she can just rat you out. So if this isn't part of some grand scheme, you're basically fucked too, Katara. No, we didn't skip an episode. This is episode 7. Three days earlier. Yeah, it's going to be part of some grand scheme. Wait, is there like firebenders in the statue 24/7 making fire effects? No, that statue is just so glorious that it creates its own fire. It's that awesome. I actually like the way she does her stance. She purposely basically grounds herself. This is literally the stance that you do when you don't want your lower body to move in training. She literally does it perfectly. I love it.
Okay, I'm ready for some training.
Holy shit, Aang is Li Shen.
Good job, Twinkle Toes. Visualize, then attack.
Maybe you should take your own advice, Toph.
What's the matter? Can't handle some dirt, Madam Fussy Britches?
Oh, shit.
Oh, sorry. Did I splash you, mud slug?
Cat fight.
Are we taking a break?
No, Sokka, one is your sister. God damn it, man.
Sokka, sneak attacks don't work if you yell it out loud.
Mud wrestling.
Hungry for a mud pie?
I'll give you a mud pie.
Guys, I thought we were supposed to be training me.
Very well, pupil. I believe we've had enough training for today.
While Katara cleans up, let's go have some fun.
Yes!
You think we watched 4 episodes? No, we watched 5.
Look at all those messenger hawks. You know, I've been thinking about getting one for myself. That way, I wouldn't have to talk to anyone. I could just send them messages.
Yeah, could you imagine a society where people don't talk and they just send messages to each other? What a crazy world that would be.
Gotta say, I like the idea of not talking to you.
Oh!
So, guys, what are we gonna get with our last silver piece?
We can get more money. Right there.
I like the hustle. Watch, the guy's gonna be scamming.
This is is where you seeing people are at a disadvantage. Everyone guesses wrong because the dealer moves the rock at the last minute. But I can feel it with my earthbending.
You there? Want to play a friendly game?
How could I possibly play? I'm blind.
You don't have to see to be lucky.
So he's letting her win the first one so she'll bet more.
Flamey-o, Toph.
Wow, fancy guessing. You are amazing at this. Would you like to make the game a little more interesting?
More interesting? How?
Well, let's say you toss in your friend's fine sword there, then I'll put up 20 silver pieces against it, and that's more interesting.
I'll do it for 40 silver pieces.
I like the cut of her jib.
40
He knows he's gonna cheat.
silver pieces it is.
He's not even gonna haggle because he's not actually gonna include a rock. See what I mean? I like her. So she's not gonna call him out on cheating. She's just gonna win. And if he doesn't pay, he can't prove that it was empty unless he admits he was cheating. I like her. I like her. She's playing 4D chess.
Sorry, little lady, but... Huh?
I won!
Where did you guys get the money to buy all this stuff?
See, I have absolutely nothing wrong with people doing this to cheaters. They fucking deserve it.
Toph got us money. She scammed one of those guys in town who moves the shells around all sneaky-like.
She used earthbending to win the game. Classic.
Ah, so she cheated.
Hey, I only cheated because he was cheating. I cheated a cheater. What's wrong with that?
I'm just saying, this isn't something we should make a habit of doing.
Why? Because it's fun and you hate fun?
I don't hate fun. See? Fun!
I like how it's getting personal.
Katara, I'll personally make you an Avatar promise that we won't make a habit of doing these scams.
She's awesome. Oh my god. Alright, this is just getting worse and worse. By the end, she's gonna get married to some bureaucrat fire lord and then take half his shit through divorce settlement.
Guys, I think these scams have gone far enough. If you keep doing them, something bad is gonna happen.
Yeah, people are gonna fucking catch on to you real quick.
Could you for once stop being such a sourpuss and just lighten up?
Oh, I'm sorry. You think I should be more like you? Like some wild child?
Yeah, maybe. Maybe then you'd see how great we have it. I mean, look at us. We're traveling around the world, making easy money, having fun, with no parents to tell us what to do.
Ah, I see. You're acting like this because of your parents.
Whatever.
They were controlling over you, so you ran away, and now you act like your parents don't exist. You act like you hate them, but you don't. You just feel guilty.
I do hate them.
I don't think so. I think you miss them, but you just don't want to deal with that. So instead, you act like this crazy person.
Look, I ran away to help Aang.
You know what? It doesn't matter. These scams put us all at risk, and we don't need that. We've already got some third-eyed freak after us.
Speaking of that third-eyed freak, I think I've come up with a name for him. What do you think of Sparky Sparky Boom Man?
I was waiting for Cyclops, but alright.
Just think about it.
We have enough money. You need to stop this.
I'll stop when I want to stop, and not when you tell me.
She's gonna get kidnapped.
Speaking of money, I'm off to spend some. See you guys later.
You see, that's why people that make a lot of money really quickly tend to become poorer than they were prior to having the money. They're not used to having it, so they just spend it all. And then they can't stop spending even when they don't have any more. And then they end up taking out debts, thinking they'll get more money. And then they lose what they previously had prior to actually getting additional money. It's like lotto winners. It's a curse.
Hockey, welcome to Team Avatar. My name's Sokka, and I'm your new owner. And as such, I should warn you that there's already a lemur in our group, so I don't want to see any fighting.
Excuse me, but what did you just call the team? And why is there a wanted poster of Toph?
Good little messenger, Hockey. Who's got pretty feathers?
You're right, Hockey. This is bad.
Watch, Katara's gonna try to cash in. Pretty ballsy to have a hawk on his arm without the thing. You know, without, like, the glove. Those talons, man.
Toph, when I was in town, I found something that you're not gonna like.
Well, it sounds like a sheet of paper, but I guess you're referring to what's on the sheet of paper.
I like the fact that she's blind, but she doesn't, like, make it into a big thing. It's like, yes, I am blind. And, you know, like, I love it.
It's a wanted poster of you. They've nicknamed you the Runaway.
A wanted poster! That's so great! The Runaway. I love my new nickname. Is there a picture of me? Does it look good?
I love how the hawk's looking at it.
Well, yeah, actually, it does look pretty good. But, Toph, you're missing the point. Maybe
The Hawk
Katara
agrees.
was right. These scams are drawing too much attention to us.
Don't be such a worrywart like your sister. Think of it this way. Now you have plenty of money to help with the invasion plan.
Well, that is true.
So, their plan is to use the Fire Nation's own money against them. I like it.
I had this idea of making armor for Appa.
Appa's like, a new getup? Fuck yeah.
Here's a little extra so you can get yourself a nice map of the Fire Nation. You know what? Make it an atlas.
I do like expensive atlases.
Of course you do. And that's why this wanted poster is going to stay our little secret.
Wow. She's become a monster.
Sokka, tell me you didn't buy a bird?
Not just a bird, a messenger bird. Now we can send messages all over the world, even to Gran Gran.
Wow, how does it work?
I never actually thought about that. Hockey, Gran Gran, South Pole. I think he gets it.
who decided to join us. Where have you two been? Off scamming again?
Yes, we were.
Fucking hell, man.
And I suppose you don't think what you're doing is dangerous at all?
No, I don't.
Really?
Yes, really.
Well then, what's this?
I mean, she was just Twitch streaming. Come on. She's got bills. But you got $100,000 of donations this month. Yeah, I gotta pay bills and shit. I need more money. Give me. Wah, give me more. Seriously, sometimes I'm just like, what the fuck? You can literally see on the activity feed. Like, come on. Someone getting $100,000 of donations isn't gonna have their power turned off.
I don't know! I mean, seriously, what's with you people? I'm blind!
It's a wanted poster of you, the Runaway. Is that what you're called now? Are you proud of this?
Where did you get that?
It doesn't matter where I got it. The fact is,
You went through my stuff. You had no right.
your stuff was messy, and I was just straightening up, and I happened to stumble across it.
That's a lie. You're lying, Katara.
Fine, it's a lie. But you've been so out of control lately, I knew something was up. I
You're not her mother, though.
knew you were hiding something, and you were. Don't you walk away from me while I'm talking to you.
Oh, really, Mom? Or what are you going to do? Send me to my room?
I wish I could.
Well, you can't, because you're not my mom and you're not their mom.
I never said I was.
No, but you certainly act like it. You think it's your job to boss everyone around, but it's not. You're just a regular kid like the rest of us. So stop acting like you can tell me what to do. I can do whatever I want.
Whatever, I do what I want. I take drugs and I kill people. Whatever, I do what I want. Fuck, I'm out of sync. Anyway, you get the point.
I don't act that way. Sokka, do I act motherly?
Hey, I'm staying out of this one.
What do you think, Aang? Do I act like a mom?
Well,
Stop rubbing your eye and speak clearly when you talk.
yes, ma'am.
I can't be around you right now.
Well, I can't be around you.
I know, Hockey.
Who's gonna cook dinner?
Why can't they just get along?
Estrogen, man. Estrogen. They're giving each other the silent treatment. I fucking love it. And no one's cooking the food.
Hey, Aang, you want to test out my messenger hawk with me? I've got an idea.
Sure.
I'm gonna send a note to Katara and say it's from Toph who wants to apologize. Then everyone will be friends again.
Oh, for the love of... Oh, God.
I gotta say, Sokka, you continue to impress me with your ideas.
Oh, oh, God.
It's a gift. Dear Katara, sorry for everything, your friend Toph.
She's blind. What makes you think she can write? God damn it, man.
I know this is from you, Sokka. Toph can't write.
They're so fucking stupid.
Ugh, you're all driving me crazy.
I can't believe we forgot Toph can't write.
Yep, we're idiots.
I guess plan B is we send a note to Toph pretending it's from Katara.
You dense motherfuckers.
I think we're gonna run into a similar problem. Sorry, Hockey. Looks like I'm gonna have to do this without your help.
The bird's the smartest person in the group.
Come on, we need to talk.
Miss Hachan, you brought me seafood salad? Oh my god, I'm taking a photo of this. It's prawn, tomato, lettuce. Yeah, I'm taking a photo of this. Yes, I do. It is delicious. Oh my god, I get spoiled. I love being spoiled. Wait, did you give me a salad because I'm fat?
So let me guess. You brought me out here to tell me your sister's not as annoying as I make her out to be?
Nah, she's pretty much a pain. She's always got to be right about everything, and she gets all bossy and involved and in your business.
Yeah, I don't know how you can deal with it.
Actually, in a way, I rely on it.
I don't understand.
When our mom died, that was the hardest time in my life.
Our family was a mess. But Katara, she had so much strength. She stepped up and took on so much responsibility. She helped fill the void that was left by our mom.
I guess I never thought about that.
I'm gonna tell you something crazy. I never told anyone this before. But honestly, I'm not sure I can remember what my mother looked like. It really seems like my whole life, Katara's been the one looking out for me. She's always been the one that's there. And now, when I try to remember my mom, Katara's is the only face I can picture.
The truth is, sometimes Katara does act motherly, but that's not always a bad thing. She's compassionate and kind, and she actually cares about me. You know, the real me. That's more than my own mom. Don't ever tell her I said any of this.
Hey, my lips are sealed.
John, do you want some? It's actually really good.
Hi, Toph. I wanna...
Katara, stop. You don't need to apologize. I was the one being stupid. These scams are out of control, and I'm done with them.
Actually, I wasn't going to apologize. I was gonna say I want to pull a scam with you.
What? You want to pull a scam?
Not just any scam. The ultimate scam. What do you say, Toph? Just me and you. One last go.
Wait, so are you two gonna, like, get one of you married to a prince of the nation and then take half his shit? By the way, this is a good thumbnail. This is a banger thumbnail. Because they're actually both together. It's so hard to get a good thumbnail like this sometimes. Winning.
You in?
You know I'm in. Now what's this idea of yours?
Relax, boys. Like, I'm like twice your age and I still don't understand women. No, Kuma, they will both do it and both take half.
The plan is simple. This wanted poster says you're worth a lot of money. 10 times more than you've made in all your scams.
LOL.
So I'm gonna turn you in and collect the reward. Then you metal bend yourself out of jail and we're on our way.
How could you do this to me? You betrayed me!
You brought this on yourself. I had no choice.
You did the right thing by turning in the Runaway.
The right thing is its own reward.
Well, I'm happy to hear you say that.
But I still want the actual reward.
Of course, right this way.
Hey, what kind of cell is this?
A wooden one.
Why would there be a wood cell in the Fire Nation filled with firebenders? Do they know she's an earthbender? I guess that was a good gift. It's working as intended. She can't hear me when I'm screaming. It's like, Kuma, stop making noise. Yeah, I'll get you headphones. Fucking noise blocking headphones. Good shit.
That's her. That's the girl you were looking for.
Do you think this scammer there should be taking this long?
I was just wondering the same thing. We better check it out. You two behave. Appa's in charge.
Wait, it's a trap.
Really? No kidding. Is that why we're sitting in a wooden cage right now? Gee, how'd you figure out it was a trap?
Not for us, Katara. We're the bait. He wants Aang.
Oh, I can't believe I was so stupid. See, this is exactly why I'm against these scams. I knew this would happen.
But this was your idea.
I know. I wanted to show you that I'm not so motherly. I wanted to show you that I can have fun too.
Katara, you are fun. If nothing else, you're at least fun to argue with.
I know your relationship with your parents is complicated, and I shouldn't have said what I said.
It's okay. I was really mad when you said that because maybe it's true. I try not to think about it, but when I left, I probably really hurt them.
Where do you think they might be?
Where do you think anyone is?
Full Metal Alchemist.
Sokka, watch out! It's Sparky Boom Man!
You know, I'm starting to think that name doesn't quite fit.
You can't tell me you don't see it.
What are we gonna do?
I don't know. I wish we had some earth or water. We need bendables.
What about your meteor bracelet? You could make a saw.
I left it back at camp.
What about your sweat? Or God forbid, pee.
I was worried they would take it. Katara? Are you okay?
Just fine.
Well, what are you doing?
I'm making my own water.
Kuma, how smart are you? I'm not. I'm an idiot.
Katara! You're a genius! A sweaty, stinky genius!
This guy is too good. He shoots fire from his brain.
We should split up. He can't chase us both.
Oh no, it's the Soul Society and he's Kenpachi. Run. Iroh's rock hard abs and chest.
Hey, get up!
Let's get out of here.
Alright guys, hear me out. There's 3 of you that can use different elements and 1 of him. Stagger and attack him simultaneously from different angles. Plus, his ability has a recharge and a charge up. Attack in between his attacks. And remember, square to roll, you get invincibility frames.
Hey, I got it. The perfect name for that guy. Combustion Man.
Good job, Sokka. Now let's get out of here before Combustion Man catches us.
See? It fits so well.
Isn't the ground Earth? Can't you, like, bury him in a tomb? You're watching this in the hospital make you feel better? I hope you're okay. I hope you'll be alright. But I'm glad I'm entertaining you with something. You know, that statue that's breathing fire, I was thinking of a joke in my head which was basically what happens when you eat spicy curry. But then I realized you wouldn't be breathing fire out of your mouth.
Now let's get out of here before Combustion Man catches us.
See? It fits so well. Well, I'm exhausted. Hockey, how about you, buddy? Yeah, you're such a lazy little bird.
Katara, I need your help.
What is it, Toph?
I need you to write some things down for me. I want to send a letter to my parents.
Aww. But seriously, how the F would the hawk know how to go there?
I'll be happy to help.
You fainted? I hope you're okay now. I love how without instruction she just sends the bird. Go to a unfriendly nation. Go.
Hey, where'd Hockey go?
See, that's what happens when you hang out with women too much. They take half your shit and steal your bird. I ate spicy food, which I did several times, then my toilet wouldn't survive the sun. I mean, they had one super serious episode with plot, and then they did some character and relationship building between Katara, Toph, as well as replenishing supplies, and also, you know, bringing this guy back into the mix. Oh, you made me... What's this?
$1 miso.
$1 miso.
Vitamin.
Vitamins. Hachan, I gotta ask, why is all this food healthy?
Because you're trying to be healthy. I'm trying to get you to be healthy too. And my New Year's resolution, one of them is to feed Kuma 5 vegetables a day. 5 different kinds of vegetables a day.
But my food eats vegetables. So
It
technically
doesn't mean you're not taking any vegetables. So one was tomato, another one was lettuce. Now you're having lombok. We had onions. So
watermelon is
orange.
also a vegetable.
By my fruit is counted too, because otherwise I can't do 5. So
We had orange as well.
yeah, so that's 5.
So this is 6.
No, that's 5.
Tomato, lettuce, onion, orange.
Lombok.
What else did we have?
No, we didn't have any. We went to Subway, so onion, they're the same.
Spinach.
Spinach, there we go.
Is olives a vegetable?
It's too salty.
Too salty. Oh.
You want some chicken?
Do I want some chicken just by itself? No. A watermelon is a vegetable, isn't it a fruit? I don't know. I don't know. Because fruit's from a tree, right? Vegetable is under the ground. And watermelon is that plant in the field that's technically above the land. Olives are fruit like tomatoes. Tomato is a fruit. Come on, according to Google, olives are a fruit. Is watermelon a fruit or a vegetable? According to watermelon.org. Watermelon has a .org website, ladies and gentlemen. Like the pepper, tomato, and pumpkin, watermelon is a fruit. Botanically, it is the fruit of a plant originally from a vine of southern Africa. Fruits have seeds. Ah, okay. I'll try to remember it that way. We learn interesting facts every day. That's what I really like about stuff here. We really learn the interesting stuff. What are you bringing now? Oh, the chicken that I cooked yesterday. The chicken bell sprout.
No bell sprout, it's bean sprout.
Bean sprout, my bad. Is that the one that's mixed with the Korean gochujang?
I just put some yakiniku sauce.
You put yakiniku sauce, okay.
You can have the rest.
No, I'm good. All yours, all yours. No, that's yours. I had yesterday. I'm good.
Have chicken.
You need more meat. You need to put some meat on. Look at that. No meat there. Like, look at
This
these.
is really good.
Look at these
Nice
hands.
and when it's warm.
Just have the meat.
No.
You need some meat in you.
Hey, did I hand you a shrinking potion by accident? I could have sworn that was the gender swapping one.
Don't be hating. She's fun size, that's all. She doesn't even have to get on her knees to blow.
You want to add anything to that conversation?
Nope, I'm good. In fact, I think your new size makes you an even more formidable and stealthy ninja.